law in 2017 in my home state of Texas was passed that is now starting to show its greater implications. And this 2017 law made waves by encouraging traditional school districts to partner with charter schools as a way to create, higher quality, innovative schools that, and create more competition in the space. And what's happened is that in certain school districts like Waco ISD, the community, the parents, the PTA, the school boards, have not wanted to go with the charter route. And so there has been this option to actually have the public schools run by a nonprofit partner rather than a charter school. Now it sounds like, well, that sounds a bit like a charter school, but it's a little bit different. And what's happened is that some of the people that have been running certain schools, like in Waco, the superintendents and some of the parents will get together to create a new nonprofit that is allowed to have a different structure to it and is allowed to have, different after-school programs, different athletic programs, different ways of testing students, and different ways to deliver the curriculum. So they are able to innovate to an extent, and they are able to actually create a different environment within these same schools. And it's important because the Texas law threatens strict penalties for districts with schools considered failing for more than 4 years. And it also includes a penalty of a forced closure for underperforming schools or state takeover of the school board, right? And we last week we talked to Audrey Reese about what happens when kids need to change schools and they need to move. And if you close a school and kind of redistribute the students somewhere else, it wouldn't necessarily solve the problem, because the kids are in a totally new environment. They're having to make new friends. They have new teachers, right? It lacks stability for the children, and it's not inherent that closing a school and sending the kids somewhere else is actually the solution. And so some of these schools that were underperforming and could have been closed have actually had a second chance to go ahead and open back up again. And so we're already seeing that we have had school districts that have nonprofit partners like Transformation Waco with Waco ISD are having a much better time with the new flexibility in running with a nonprofit partner. And it is an alternative for the parents and for the teachers in this charter school system, if that's just, like this Texas Tribune article says, politically not palatable. If it's not palatable, then it's not going to happen. And so, again, you can check out the article about this from the Texas Tribune.